Hello, and welcome to Every Day is Funny, the meditative morning show about newspaper comics. I want to start off today with a very quick shower thought. Because, I feel like people say they have shower thoughts. I genuinely had this thought in the shower, and that just excited me. Actually, like thinking of some random thing in the intended place like that. And so I wanted to share it. I think it's a decent shower thought in the grand scheme of shower thoughts. Maybe I'll post it to the subreddit. Shower thoughts. But here it is. Let me know if it's like, if there's nothing here, but let me know if I should post it to the subreddit. It's not weird to have a favorite number. But if someone said they preferred rows to columns and had a pretty strong opinion, that'd be strange. Okay, so that's the shower thought. And is that because, and I was trying to think about why, because I do think that's true. Why is it normal to say, I love 4? It's just a thing, it's just a shape. But if it's I really, dude, rows over columns, why is that any more odd? Is it because there's less options? It's only 2 you can pick from? Is it because enough people have asked the number question before and it's just quantity? Is it ironically a numbers game of asking questions like these that make them normal? The first time somebody asked what your favorite number is or said what their favorite number was, it started off why are we even talking about this? We have to raise the barn. He's like, yeah, but I just wanted to make this known about myself, a fun little quirk. And over time, it's just all right, we got nothing else to do. Let's talk about our favorite numbers. Is that how these things start? I don't know. But that's the shower thought. Let me know if it's a good one. And let's get to the comics. Oh, but before getting to the comics, actually, there have been a lot of great submissions for fake new vocabulary words in the dictionary of EDIF. My first one, of course, was Zen Chuckler, which, let me refer to my notes for the proper definition. Yes, Zen Chuckler, noun. Someone who likes podcasts that are half meditation-based and half comedic. And we've also now been getting a lot of submissions. I'll read one now because we have a bounty. This comes from Jerry D. His submission, Dispartoons, daily newspaper comics that are depressing. See Mary Worth and Rex Morgan, MD. Dispartoons is great because it also sounds like it could be a French dessert cookie, macaroon style. Ooh. Can I do a French? Yeah, I think this one's kind of fair game still, right? Ooh, j'adore Dispartoons. So now we got Zen Chuckler, Dispartoons. More words to come. Let's get to the comics. All right, first up, Hi and Lois. We see Lois hanging out with maybe her neighbor or just a friend. And the friend's on her phone. She says, I can track Bobby with my phone. Lois says, where is he now? She responds, up in that tree with Ditto. Ooh. Okay, is the joke here that they were right behind them the whole time, or is the joke that they're in a tree and they shouldn't be? They're very creepy waving up in that tree like the Shining kids. And the mom, Lois, seems very concerned like any mom would be. It's quite a great height. I sounded like a true academic the way I said that. It's kind of a great height. But the other mother seems bad. She seems just excited that she found her kid, not realizing that child is in a tree. I'm very tired, you can probably tell. Also, how young are the kids? Are they tracking them with a chip? Or do the kids have a phone on them that has GPS in it? They were right behind you. How did you not notice kids scurrying up a tree when it's happening right behind you? I wouldn't be able to keep that out of my senses. It would make me so nervous the entire time. I'd be thinking about it the entire trip up the tree. I could not stop to talk to my friend about her phone apps. Maybe they're quiet scurriers. All right. Mary Worth, I'm just going back to the well. It's too hard not to. It's like water after a terrible, terrible crawl through the desert. You get there, you scoop some Mary Worth into your mouth, you can keep going for another day. So yesterday, it was just a continuation of the conversation between Mary Worth and Dawn. Mary was trying to tell Dawn things are going to be okay with her mom. She just has to try again in the future and not get too worked up. Just good advice. Today, it looks like they're continuing this conversation. Mary says, "Your father told me about his longing to be a hero. He doesn't give himself enough credit for the good things he does." Dawn says he's a hero to me. He's there for me when no one else is. Mary says, "Dawn, are you and your father free tonight?" What? Mary Worth is not going to respond to Dawn just making a very lovely claim about her dad. Why did she pivot to a sentence that sounds frightening kind of and serious? He's there because it kind of sounds like Dawn going he's there for me when no one else is. And Mary's like, "Dawn, we gotta talk. Are you guys free tonight? Because your father's not the man you think he is." It's just a weird, maybe Mary Worth, she's getting up there with age. Maybe she's kind of losing it a bit because that's not how you respond to sentences. And why did we go from try again with your, because these are typically we're picking up at the exact moment these conversations left off. Yesterday we were talking about the mom, and now Mary Worth's just going into, "Your father told me about his longing to be a hero." What kind of sentence even is that? Hey, Mary. Yeah, I'm struggling with the death of my goldfish. But you know what hurts the most? I just long to be a hero. Oh my God. Also, Mary Worth in the second panel has little to no nose. She looks like Voldemort. It's a little frightening. I wonder what they're going to talk about tonight. Why did Mary pivot like that? Maybe this is an intervention for the family, like what I was talking about a few days ago. Maybe Mary's probably going to be getting them together and be like, "You guys as a unit have to have more just ability to control your emotions. You with the wandering into people's yards and houses when they don't know you're coming. You with the grieving of a goldfish when you own another goldfish." And there wasn't much to say about that first one anyway. Just stunning. All right, Rex Morgan time. Yesterday Corey got word from his friend that the bully was being brought to the emergency room after being punched by his father. And now we're seeing the after effects of that. Corey once again talking to Parker in the hospital bed. Corey says, "I guess our bully's dad got arrested for beating up his own kid, Randy. The kid's name is Randy." Parker says, "Randy's far from my favorite person, but I wouldn't have wished that on him. That's just awful." Corey says, "Yeah, might explain why he's a bully in the first place. Learned it at home." Wow. All right, so a lot of exposition that we knew. The funny part here being them discovering the kid's name is Randy. That's kind of, I'll give Parker some credit for this. That's kind of scary if you're being terrorized by a new kid in school. It's made extra spooky if you don't know the kid's name. It's does he even go here? Why? Why do we not know that kid's name? You're in a high school. You know everybody's name that's wandering around. How do we not know who this child is? And look at Parker being mature like that right from the get-go, saying that's just awful. I really don't think these authors know how people talk a lot of the time. With that last one with Mary Worth, he longed to be a hero, and this, a child, a high schooler saying, "That's just awful." I do not see that happening ever. All right, let me think of what to comment. All right, I'm going to have Parker comment. Yeah, I get that. I learned how to be a loser from home, too. Sorry, Aunt Judy. And then Aunt Judy, because she looks like Lucille Ball, does a classic I Love Lucy. Wah. So stupid. Send. All right. Time to wind down for this Thursday, July 18th. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Go read some Despertunes. And remember, every day is funny.